Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 American League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a three-run bomb.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the National League, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball four, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second from the Colorado Rockies, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
At the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Down and away, ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-2 now. Markakis stands at first with one out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
The designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Nope.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. It's the National League nothing. American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on MLB Network. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand. And not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. He's set, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and he misses it. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out.
Batting fourth.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Scherzer will check it first, and he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting fifth from the New York Yankees.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Judge.
Scherzer comes set. First pitch on the way, and he gets ahead 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1, and he takes strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's Manny Machado now. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 3 base hits in 28 tries. He also has 1 home run. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Kemp, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Matt Kemp.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Now the pitch. Right there for strike one. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and two strikes to Crawford. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Javier Baez would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball four. Already two walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already two walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So stepping in, Javier Baez, man at first after the two-out walk. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down out there near the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job of D-Roll at getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-0. Here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So striding in, Nolan Arenado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Arenado is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Ramirez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Past battles with Scherzer, not great. He's 1 for 8. Scherzer into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Mookie Betts would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. American League goes down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. And now Bryce Harper, a base hit in his first trip.
The center fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And that misses 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. NL down in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's Mookie Betts, and he'll lead things off against
for the
Max
American
Scherzer.
League, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball swung on and missed. And he fouls this one off. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's
Now
0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat to ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Stepping in, Mike Trout reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. Strike two called, and it's even at 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Contreras has a play. And that ends the inning. We'll see Matt Kemp start things out when we return. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's a lead for the American League, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Matt Kemp.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. Machado is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the American League 1 and the National League 0. Digging in now, Manny Machado. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two and one. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
Now
he
batting,
fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the American League, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Scherzer's ready. Here it is. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Line toward right center. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Lifted down the line in left. Betts shading to his right. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. 1-0. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Betts is on the move. A ball and a strike now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Mike Trout, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Changeup called strike one. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Scherzer will check at first, and he's back standing. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 0-2. This is foul right side. The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. American League strands 1. They lead it 1-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-1.
2-1.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now a snap throw to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Freddie Freeman. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And the National League has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the National League 2 and the American League 1. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up. But when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The 2-2. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Oh, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the American League has come back now to tie it at 2. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting.
Here's
right
big
fielder,
Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1 is taken for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Full count. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. The second for 1. On to Freeman. A double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Scherzer gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
He doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will bang up against the wall. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Now batting.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Miles Michaelis trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Mookie Betts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Michaelis is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. D-Roy makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Standing in, Jose Altuve. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch coming, here it is. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the American League 4 and the National League 2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. The American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. In now, Brandon Crawford comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is up with it from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Great reaction on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course he did that too.
Here's Javier Baez. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to the right. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the American League 4 and the National League 2. Standing in, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Three and one now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. J.D. Martinez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. Foul. The 3-1. And that's low, ball four.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot as they open it up to 6-2 now.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
The batter, number 15. Shortstop,
into the box now, Manny Machado. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. 2 down. So digging in now, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 8th inning coming up. It's the American League 6 and the National League 2. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Nolan Arenado touches them all, and with that it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The center fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Into the box, Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Ramirez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
The 3-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the American League 6 and the National League 3. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. On the ground to second for Baez. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now with the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is Contreras, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field as it is now 7-3. Watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. Zero. 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Sean Doolittle answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
The batter, the left fielder, Mookie.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
So he got him swinging. Mookie Betts goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His career line with Doolittle, he's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the 9th inning now from Progressive Field. It's the American League 7 and the National League 3. Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39. Blake.
Riding in once again, Wilson Contreras. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Machado is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me,
Now
check
batting.
swings are
Second
right there
baseman.
next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. The 1-1 home. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Aroldis Chapman gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Aroldis.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nolan Arenado. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. A ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there as it falls. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The American League All-Stars wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Sale is credited with the win. Max Scherzer struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Final line score for the victorious American League All-Stars: 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.